Hidden heights a conqueror's climb. Beneath a sky spangled with thousands of twinkling stars lies a white mountain, raw in its beauty, radiating an ethereal glow. She glares, squinting at the glistening peak as icy gusts whip around her, willing her path to make itself known. Her name is Kate. The mountain ahead is named Anniversary Peak, a fitting title considering Kate's lifelong commitment to adventures and exploration. Armed only with courage and an insatiable curiosity, Kate sets out to conquer Anniversary Peak, a seemingly unconquerable terrain. She approaches her mission in a calculated manner, carefully taking into account every ridge and crevice. Each step holds the potential for sliding crumbling rocks or precarious ice patches. Gambles and hardships aside, climbing drives Kate to the edge of human endurance. She seems to relish the moments of uncertainty that this monument of nature throws at her. She literally hangs in the balance, grappling with gravity as she treads on narrow, icy ledges and scales overhanging cliff faces. The journey has its fair share of literal slips and figurative slides, but every tumble, every near miss only steels her resolve. Determination fuels her each step of the way, transforming setbacks into setups for breathtaking triumphs. The mountain becomes the canvas upon which Kate illustrates her boldness, her bare grit, and sheer resilience. But more than that, Anniversary Peak serves as a training ground for the larger journey she hopes to embark on, a journey of uncharted paths and forgotten histories. As she hoists herself over the last stretch of icy terrain and reels in the stunning vista from the summit, it's not just the altitude that takes her breath away. It's the rush of accomplishment, the blissful taste of victory and survival. But beyond that, it's the realization of her depths and heights as a wanderer, a climber, a dreamer, someone who dares to confront the unknown and finds herself in the process. The mountain's cape thus becomes a transformative stage for our protagonist, not just physically, but also on an emotional and spiritual level. Fear, excitement, and triumph wash over her in waves as she paves her own road, carves her route, battles her insecurities, and emerges victorious, a testament to her tenacity. This thrilling ascent of Anniversary Peak not only sets the stage for an exhilarating narrative but also charts one woman's personal growth against incredible odds. Her journey symbolizes the profound adventure that life is, filled with challenges that test and shape us into who we are. Kate truly is a modern-day explorer, at the mercy of the unpredictable, always at the crossroads of fear and exhilarity, continually pushing her personal boundaries, the quintessence of a life lived fully and fearlessly. Desert's dichotomy, a dance with danger and delight. Metaphorical and literal borders blur as our unyielding adventurer leaves the icy peaks behind and plunges herself into the warm embrace of the Taklamakan Desert, a massive, arid land stretched across the heart of China. Harsh yet heavenly, marooned yet mesmerizing, the desert is the epitome of nature's paradoxes, and this fierce adventurer stands poised to dive headfirst. She knows the desert is a battlefield. Unpredictable winds whip up brutal sandstorms that swallow whole swathes of the desert in seconds, turning the landscape into a confusing, disorienting haze. Temperature swings are extreme, bringing relentless heat by day and freezing cold by night. The parched terrains present challenges of resource scarcity as well. The search for water instills a primal survival instinct. The parched terrain offers a minimal promise of replenishment, and discovering a water source becomes a vital, teeth-gritting quest. Each oasis appears as a mirage, dissolving the line between reality and wishful thinking. Yet, it's not all a battle. There's the desert's desolate beauty, its deceptive tranquility, its silence that's so profound it almost sings. This is what keeps her heart beating, her feet marching, the allure of uncovering beauty where it seemingly doesn't exist. Sunsets dye the sky in glittering gradients of orange and pink, transforming the barren landscape into an artist's masterpiece. Among the sand dunes, unexpected encounters with nomadic tribes unfold. They greet her with warm smiles, offering her shelter and nourishment, reinforcing her belief in human benevolence even in desolate lands. Their tales of survival and tradition etch deeply into her heart, their resilience reflecting in her own struggles. Her voyages through day and night across the desert's expanse sculpt her like the wind does the dunes. She metamorphoses into an icon of perseverance, a survivor dancing on the edges between physical exhaustion and spiritual bliss. The Taklamakan Desert thereby becomes the backdrop of her valor, a monument of her audacity. This segment in her journey encapsulates indomitable spirit battling against colossal odds, and the deep satisfaction of discovering enchantment in adversity. From the sweltering days to the bone-chilling nights, the desert journey is a rhythmic push and pull. It's a journey of inner strength and external resilience, a captivating saga that bears evidence to the truth: that which does not kill us makes us stronger. Turmoil and triumph navigating the forbidden frontier. A forbidden region lies at her feet that few dare to tread, a place where rules dominate and the lawless are punished. It's Tibet, an ethereal land of hidden truths and severe consequences. The encompassing surveillance and strict regulations imposed by the Chinese government make traveling independently a daunting, near impossible task. And yet she persists. In the darkness of night, under starlight's guidance, she infiltrates border areas, evading police patrols and informants. Every heartbeat sounds like a drum, announcing her intrusion to the world. Nervous adrenaline courses through her veins as she carries on through dim-lit alleyways and shadowy lanes, always alert, always ready for rapid retreats. She hides her maps, wears her secrets like armor, silent as the wind. She weaves spells of deceit, posing as a tourist and never revealing her true intentions. Border officers grow suspicious. They interrogate her, dogs sniffing for signs of deception. Her heart thunders in her chest as she smiles and plays innocent, dodging their piercing suspicions. Every checkpoint crossed, every officer evaded gives her a rush that's intoxicating. Each moment pulses with uncertainty and the tantalizing possibility of freedom. Deception wears heavy on her conscience, sometimes dimming her spirits. It's a dangerously thrilling game scripted in shades of gray rather than black and white. Despite the distress, the charm of Tibet suffuses her senses. The towering, snow-capped Himalayas are breathtaking, blue lakes nested amongst green valleys rejuvenate her spirit. Monasteries echo with chants, spinning prayer wheels create a soothing hum, and the hushed voices of Tibetan people narrate stories of repression and resilience. The confluence of repression and resilience, of danger and discovery unravels in every Tibetan story she listens to, every clandestine rendezvous she experiences. This forbidden voyage across Tibet's landscapes manifests the battle between fear and fascination, between external powers and internal determination. Ringing with suspense at every turn, her journey across these rugged terrains is a gripping saga that unveils one woman's audacious efforts to conquer her dreams despite the hurdles. A mesmerizing blend of raw courage, relentless perseverance, and the heart-thumping risks endured across the turbulent terrains, this forbidden voyage is emblematic of a spirit untamed and an unyielding appetite for exploring the unknown. Curtain close, farewell to the frontier. As our journey along the Silk Road inches closer to its finale, Istanbul looms on the horizon. A marvelous blend of Asian and European culture, this city straddles two continents and whispers tales of ancient empires. Istanbul is more than a city, it's the grand finale of her timeless odyssey, a milestone signifying the end of a grand adventure. She cycles through bustling bazaars, down narrow, cobblestone streets, past the majestic Hagia Sophia and the fabled Blue Mosque. Through the cacophony of the city's hustle and bustle, The call to prayer from the mosques rings out, a melodic symphony that drowns out everything else, a discernible sign of reaching the concluding point of the Silk Road. As she soaks in her surroundings, the city comes alive in its unscripted grandeur and archaic charm. She flips through her journal, racing back in time, tracing the indelible imprints her journey has etched onto her soul, the ascent and descent of treacherous mountains, the blistering days and freezing nights of the desert, the precarious dance along Tibet's borders. Everything converges to a staggering climax in Istanbul. The Silk Road journey, with its numerous highs and lows, shapes her into a hardened adventurer, a woman of valor, an inspiring testament to perseverance against all odds. It becomes a part of her, tattoos itself onto her spirit, and forever changes the way she perceives herself and the world. As the sun sets over the magnificent city, she knows the journey is over, but the adventure isn't. She's at peace, satisfied, tired yet exhilarated. The Silk Road has carved out a special place in her heart. Today, it's Istanbul. Tomorrow, it could be anywhere else. The Silk Road was just a chapter, one of many in her book of adventures. Her journey proves that boundaries are not just physical but also mental. It illustrates how the most fulfilling thing in life is to push the limits of these mental demarcations, to step out of comfort zones, and to venture into the unknown. The magical adventure across the Silk Road is a testament to the indomitable spirit of exploration, etching an unforgettable saga of danger, discovery, and unwavering determination. Masterpieces of Mankind. Cultural Crossroads. The winding journey down the Silk Road isn't just a test of physical fortitude, but also a plunge into the artistic brilliance that mankind has to offer. Miles away from homelands and thousands of feet above sea level, silent cities whisper narratives of the past. Magnificent grottos lie embedded in the heart of these landscapes, full of time-weathered tales and artistic wonders. The Mogao Caves in China, an ancient treasure trove of art, monastery, and World Heritage Site, stand as a testament to Buddhism's flourishing in ancient Dunhuang. With thousands of Buddha statues and intricate murals adorning the sandstone cave walls, they are an explosion of color and life in the barren desert. Each mural tells a story, with most depicting Jataka tales or moral narratives from Buddha's previous lives. They carry the rich radiance of Dunhuang art that has remained untouched for nearly a millennium. The sculptures, the wall paintings, the music, and the dance representations, everything narrates a tale linking aesthetics and devotion, art and faith. And she is the concerned listener, captivated by the storytelling of silent structures. She breathes in the sense of antiquity, absorbs the sanctity of the caves. Here she uncovers civilizations past, sees the dialogue of cultures through the exchange of artifacts, artistic styles, and religious faith, a silent, enduring testament to the human spirit's resilience and the eternally echoing pulse of civilizations that came before her. Despite the wear of time, the Mogao Caves retain their mystical allure, standing as steadfast reminders of a bygone era. She is a time traveler, witnessing how centuries-old art influenced later periods and locals' day-to-day lives. She imagines, ponders, and appreciates the glory the caves bear witness to, tales of historical transitions, cultural changes, and faith's enduring power. Her encounter with these majestic caves is an enchanting gateway into the past, opening unforeseen vistas of exploration. It's not just about the grueling physical journey, it overlays a metamorphic journey of cultural discovery and spiritual awakening. Through the caves, she immerses herself in understanding the world's interconnectedness, history's wealth, and the indomitable spirit of mankind, its ability to create, endure, and stand the test of time.